We're 10 minutes away from 8 o'clock, and as promised, we've got our Guardian interview with Guardian Holdings, and we say good morning going out to Maxine Atong. Good morning, Maxine.
Hi, good morning.
How are you this morning?
So far, so good.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot for having me.
No problem. Just out organizational development consultant and executive coach, and author of 2 business books. Who is Maxine Atong? Tell us a bit about her.
Well, Maxine Atong partners with leaders who long to be less operational and more strategic so that they can execute on their vision on a daily basis. So that's the spot in which I operate. You said as an executive coach, I work with leaders, and then I work with the teams and their leaders so that they can really function well in the organization.
Do leaders really need someone to work with them?
Yes, because at the beginning of the day, we're human, and as humans, we are all perfectly imperfect. We have flaws, and sometimes those flaws don't translate into us leading from the best way that we could.
What exactly is your job description? Apart from being, what do you do? Like, just break it down for the layman who's listening.
So I work at different levels of system within the organization. So I work with the individuals, and I work with the individuals in terms of being an advisor or a coach in terms of helping them figure out their stories. And then I work with the team itself in terms of helping teams to norm and helping teams be more productive. So all those soft skills that we hear about in terms of vision and culture and the codes of conduct for behavior, those are the things which I help teams instill within their units. And then I work with the organization as a whole in terms of employee engagement, in terms of how it is that we execute on strategy and the change management that comes with any implementation of any changes within the organization.
So your brand represents what exactly?
It represents transformation. I like to say, there's a before Maxine and an after Maxine. Yes.
So there's a seminar that you want to talk about today, an upcoming leadership seminar being sponsored by Guardian Life. Tell us a bit about the background in terms of where it all began.
So from 2017, I've been having these leadership seminars. And the reason why I did it is because, if you look at what academics have produced from the Caribbean on leadership, our leadership really revolves around political leadership. There's a little bit about women and gender, and a lot about cricket, right? We look at cricket. So that's the spheres in which we look at leadership from a historical perspective, indentureship and slavery, and then from the political perspective and cricket, because it's such a big thing for us as Caribbean people. And so there's a lack of academics around who we are as Caribbean people and how we lead and what our leadership challenges are. A lot of what we do is based on fine organizational development theories, management theories, and a lot of the experiences of males who have written books, who have led companies, or who I should say own companies and have built empires. So you may want to lead like Mark Zuckerberg because he's Facebook, or like the guy from Zappos. And the question is, are those models really fitting within our Caribbean context? So I thought it was necessary for us as Caribbean people to explore our own leadership journey and start having a conversation around it so that we could sort of empower ourselves to maybe, yes, we may want to adopt something that Mark Zuckerberg did, but adopt it fully well knowing that he is not us in our context.
I totally understand that.
Okay, good.
So tell us where it's going to be. Is there a cost attached to the seminar?
Yes, what we've done is we sort of kept the cost very small. So it's going to be with our sponsors you mentioned. It's going to be at Guardian Live's building. That's in Westmoorings. It's on April 4th, 2019, which is a Thursday morning. It starts at 7. We serve breakfast from 7. The actual seminar starts at 8 and runs until noon. And the cost, if you register before February 28th, the cost is $650. Thereafter, it's $750 a person. If you have a group of 4 or more, it's $650 a person.
What about who should be interested, or why should I be interested? Who are the people that should attend the seminar? What are the benefits?
So what we look at in terms of leadership is that the impact that leaders make. I mean, a leader has the ability to impact on quite a number of people in his or her journey to leadership. So we ask that leaders come because we believe that that is a good way for us to disseminate the information because they have an impact on many people. And of course, if you don't have a title in your organization that says senior manager, that says a C-suite executive or a leader, and you have an interest in promoting your leadership journey, then yes, definitely you should attend this seminar. And some of the benefits of it is that this seminar will pay attention in particular to the issues that leaders face, which are often paradoxical in nature. We say we have learned that we should be one way, and when we show up at a job with our teams, we have to be another way.
Right.
So for example, we're supposed to lead and take charge, and sometimes we really need to make our teams lead us. Yes.
All right. So, from time to time, we always hear about these numerous views on leadership. There are more than one leadership seminars, I'm quite sure. But what gaps does this seminar in particular address? How is this going to be different from others?
Yeah. So what we've been able to successfully create, and I'm saying this from the feedback we've gotten from the last two seminars, is that we really pay attention to the way that adults learn. And adults learn when they can answer the question, what's in it for me? And they learn when they can actually see the relevance, the immediate relevance of what is being spoken about to their own experience. So from that point of view, what we've decided is that while it is that there'll be presentations and some activities, we have decided to make this about the audience. So I'm not going to be sharing my leadership journey. I will share a theory, something about how it's applicable, and I ask the audience to share their leadership journey so that when they leave, they could say, okay, well, this is the bucket in which my leadership journey fits into, and this is how I could shape or reshape it or be more intentional in my journey.
Okay, fantastic. How do we subscribe? Are you social media? Any platforms we have?
Definitely. You could follow me, Maxine Atong, on Facebook, Lead Your Team to Win, or Maxine Atong on Facebook. Of course, you could follow me on IG. You could also hook me up on LinkedIn, and of course, you could send me messages. And if you need to call, you can call 343-2160, and you'll get all the information you need there as well as ask your questions. So 343-2160.
All right. So it's an upcoming leadership seminar. Remind us of the date again and the venue.
Sure. It's April 4th, 2019, and it's at Guardian Holdings Atrium in Westmoorings.
All right. Thank you, Maxine. Anything, maybe perhaps I forgot to ask you something that you'd like to share with us?
Well, I just want to say that I'm really grateful for you having me here this morning. Of course, I'm grateful to our sponsor, Guardian Life of the Caribbean, for making this happen this morning. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Maxine Tong, for being here with us this morning. We're 3 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Thank you to our friends at Guardian Holdings. We'll be back with more music as we get ready